Yeah, yeah. And you know, I like this song so much. Like, shout out my dog Smino. Like, I like what he said. And what he say? What he say? He said it was gruesome where we grew from, but we grew some in the end. You might lose some, you might win some, but what Craig Daddy say in the end? But yeah, you live the fight.
Yes, Sam, we know. We know, Sam. Questions
Now I'm
on
finna be.
top of
Now I'm
questions.
finna sit back.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you might not like it. Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to be recording. Got my brothers with me again, man. And we got an entertaining one for y'all. I promise to not allow them to get too sidetracked here so we can get through this. But, oh, how we doing, brother?
Hey, Philip, better, fresher, better. You know what I'm saying? But nah, hey, it's been a good day. Hey, real talk. It started off a little rough. I ain't gonna even lie, but I cannot lie. Today has been it's been a fantastic day. A way to really close out the month of January. You know, I'm excited to kick off the love month, February. You know what I mean? And really keep this energy going. So no, I'm extremely excited. Back in the business. And hey yo, what'd you say to 100 subs? Let's go.
We close, baby. We close. We currently at 90. So if you are watching this episode and you ain't subscribed, let's go. Run it up. You might not like it podcast on YouTube. We appreciate it. Good to hear you doing good. Got a Valentine's. Got him a Valentine for Love Month. So he got to be careful. We can't record on the Valentine's Day.
No, fuck that. We recording on Valentine's Day. We got a
Sam,
lot to say.
how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing nice day out. Another day, another learning experience. You know, but it was fun while it lasted, and I'm just having a good day today. Feeling a whole lot better. Neck feeling good. Starting my therapy to get back on that softball field. You know, so everything working out, looking up. How about you, brother?
Fellas, I officially have dates to return home. So
Turn it to the
I'll be
cell.
leaving Dallas soon, heading back to AZ. Got the transfer approved. Got the movers coming to pick up all my shit, and they gonna roll it on down to Arizona. But I'll be back in Arizona Valentine's Day weekend.
That's crazy.
Valentine's Day weekend. So yeah, that's how I'm starting my 2026, y'all. Moving back home. Mom's then got back home. Mom's then got a nice crib. Mom's trying to get everybody back, get to pull back up with my little 7-year-old. And yeah, man, we gonna have some fun. But we'll all be back in the great state of Arizona. So another beautiful day, guys. Finally, Snowmageddon is all done out here in Dallas. All the ice has finally gone away, and the snow is melted. I can drive my car. So I have not been to work. Well, I went to work yesterday. My coworker came and picked me up. I went to work yesterday. I hadn't been to work since Friday of last week. So basically, snowed Saturday, snowed Sunday, froze over Sunday night, was off Monday. The store was closed Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, the roads were still icy. Wednesday, the roads were still icy. Today, the roads finally have cleared up. The sun has washed it all away.
You ain't
And
talking about the
tomorrow,
ice agents, or
Friday.
you just talking about ice?
Nah, we gonna talk about that ice. We gonna talk about them motherfuckers. Nah, bruh, the ice, bruh, the ice.
Oh, okay.
How
Yeah.
about
It
that?
was funny
Melted
though.
snow.
Hey, it was funny, Sam, because funny joke and probably not the most work appropriate joke. So I said it, to only a certain few, but I was like, yeah, man, we got black ice out there. We got white ice, and we all chuckling in it. They was like Asian ice, Mexican ice, and I was like, nah, 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 nah. I said, ain't none of that. I said, Mexican ice, ain't no Mexican ice, ain't no Asian ice. I said, black ice you slip on, and I said, white ice killing people.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Black ice you slip on,
Might not
and
like it.
white ice is killing people. So let's get right into it, fellas. Hot take of the week. hot take of the week. I know in the green room, we had some mummerings. We had some mumblings about a hot take. But what y'all fellas got this week?
Does longevity is actually a question because I totally disagree with it.
We're not
Does
surprised.
longevity actually make you the greatest?
Does longevity actually make you the greatest?
Does longevity make you the greatest?
Longevity doesn't make you the greatest. Like a point that you brought up, right? And I'm sure this is kind of the direction you're going with Cal Ripken, right? Cal Ripken, 21 seasons. Cal Ripken's got some interesting accolades there. Only one World Series title, two-time MVP. He was Rookie of the Year. He made 19 All-Star games. Is Cal Ripken the greatest MLB player in the world? Shohei Ohtani better than Cal Ripken already. So I mean, now again, Cal Ripken playing in the 80s, so it's probably hard for some people to digest that or even state that because I mean, listen, I seen
He was
Bonds.
playing in the 90s too.
No, I know. I'm just saying like he was the 80s and 90s. I'm just saying like yeah, 20 seasons. He went into the 2000s, I believe, or something like that. Probably like late 90s, I think. But yeah, it's hard for some people to digest that cuz they may not have seen how good of a player he was or why he was able to last so long. But I think
He played the hot
baseball is
side too.
obviously different. I think there's some people that have played, longer in baseball as, baseball may not be as taxing of a sport, or it may just be that you don't have to go play the field your entire career. You keep that hand speed, hand-eye coordination down, and you could play for a very long time. So, those are some differences there, but
That's a nice opinion, but if you break it all down, the average Major League Baseball player probably play, if you include playoffs, World Series, they probably play minimum 162 games a year. That's why they call it the dog days of summer. That's why it's the American pastime, because it's the only sport that lasts almost year
all year.
round, starting April, ending October. Well, it actually starts in March, and in October. He played shortstop, then transitioned to third base, stayed on one team his entire career. So the question is again, do longevity actually make you the greatest?
I don't think I
But
don't think it I
I
don't
don't.
think I don't think
And you say Otani been in the league like 5 years. You say he's better?
I'm like like a flashy like statement. Like obviously overall, like
You know,
he ain't quite
back in the day,
there, but Otani will be a better player than Kyle Ripken. Otani will
back
end.
then, back then, Cash used to throw 100 miles per hour and pitch 9 innings.
Well, no, I
I
know.
mean,
That's
I'm
why I'm
just saying.
telling you. It's like it's hard for people to fathom, Sam. That was the part of my statement why I said
Okay,
all of that.
okay.
It's
My
hard for
fault,
some
brother.
people to
My fault,
fathom.
brother. What's your question?
And
What's
there are
your question?
people that have seen Otani that are like, Otani is better than anybody I've ever seen in my life. Like they're just that you're crazy. There's nobody that can, So that's why I was saying that. Go ahead. Oh, my bad.
longevity doesn't automatically make you the greatest of all time, but it definitely does help you get into that category. Just by doing something for a long time doesn't automatically classify that you're the greatest of all time. Now, if you do something for a very long time and you do it at a very high clip for that longevity, I definitely do feel that it's needed. Somebody that comes in for
Kyle Ripken did do that for a very long time.
no, and I'm
He's
just saying
not
like there are
talking against Kyle Ripken. He's just saying
I'm just saying like because you got some
he
people that
don't
will
know who Kyle
come
Ripken
in
is.
and be a quick flash. That'll be a quick flash in the pan that would have the numbers that are trending to be better than some that were not in the league for that long time and they fall off, right? And I think we see that in a lot of different ways. But where longevity does definitely help you become one of the greats of all time is if that same level of production continues and stays consistent at the high clip, where they're looking at you and saying you're one of the best every single year. And if you keep that same consistency longevity wise, then I definitely do feel that, yes, it does help with being the greatest of all time. Because that's the only reason why. I mean, if you think about a lot of these greatest of all times, their longevity in their accolades of whatever they got, whether that's rings, championships, records, whatever the case may be. Hell, how long has this X amount of stat that they've had been there will make them a greatest of all time. So, in my opinion, I do feel longevity does definitely define the GO.
I'll just say that no, longevity does not make you the GOAT. And I'll just say that in a sense of this, right? We look at what LeBron James is doing, and LeBron 23 years. Vince Carter played for 22 years. You know what I'm saying? So there's Vince Carter was an exciting player, but I don't think there was ever a time where anyone said Vince Carter is the greatest or, one of the greatest. And I
One of
think
the
Vince
greatest.
Carter had a great run. Yeah, dunker, yeah. Correct. He was an athlete, 100%, yeah. But I'm saying,
But
like, longevity doesn't make you the greatest. Like, that's essentially just saying Vince Carter is an example of longevity doesn't make you the greatest. Vince Carter can score. Vince Carter, had a jump shot. Vince Carter was more than just a dunker. He had a handle. He could play basketball. Like, he defensive presence, everything. So it wasn't it's not that it's just longevity. And even if you think back to football, the one thing that longevity will do is it'll allow you to kind of have the records, right? Some of those records that some people may not be able to get. But the only difference I think between like LeBron and then like people that have played 22 years is when you start to look at the level of play throughout the longevity, and which Kareem, for instance, right? Kareem played 22, 23 seasons as well. I think it was 22, 21. Many other basketball players have played basketball that long. But when you look at, okay, toward the latter year, the end of their careers, were they declining? Or did it still look like they were maintaining some form of a prime? And, the only reason why I think where LeBron is, and when I think about like winning and his longevity is when you look at LeBron's 23-year career, you can argue that he has 3 Hall of Fame careers in one career. And that's the difference where most people in their longevity, they become you're a Hall of Famer because of the body of work. Like everything that you put together, that body of work, you're an MVP or you're a Hall of Famer for that body of work. Whereas realistically, you could look at the Miami years and you can say that body of work was very impressive. You could look at the early Cavalier years, that body of work coming in, handling what you handled and maturing yourself into what you became was impressive. Going back to Cleveland was impressive. The beginning years in LA were impressive. You can literally look and say that damn, if you break LeBron career up, LeBron is 4 all-star Hall of Fame players on each team. And so longevity, I think, can start to hurt you. Brett Favre, look at Brett Favre. Brett Favre played the game so long. Brett Favre was a great, great quarterback. I think a lot of people loved Brett Favre's grit. Brett Favre's the highest turnover quarterback out there right now, but he also is in the running for the most touchdowns. So longevity helps, longevity hurts. LeBron's got the most points ever. LeBron's got the most turnovers ever. Never in a season has LeBron led the league in turnovers, though. So that turnover stat is because he's been in the league so long, but it's not a stat that's saying his performance has been so bad that he leads the league in turnovers. You've never led the league in turnovers one time in a single season. So that's just a build-up stat. You know what I mean? Whereas keeping a dominance of 25-point average all year for 20 plus years or 21 straight all pro selections or all NBA selections, that is just playing as a top 10 player. I'll say 10, right? It's technically a top 5. It's technically playing as a top 5 player for 20 consecutive years. That's why that is one of the hardest records that's ever going to be broken. And not a lot of people can just say they maintain that level for that long. So longevity can make you great in some aspects, but it can't make you the greatest. But sustained excellence, that can definitely help.
Hey, 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 Tyrone, a question for you. How long have Steph been? How long Steph been playing?
I think Steph is like year 18, year 17 or something like that.
and what he's averaging his career.
What is Steph's average? I don't know, honestly. Steph's average would probably shock you if I'm being honest. I mean, Steph is one of the most protected players in the league. Steph Curry goes out there and has 9 points and nobody bats an eye. Or Steph Curry will go out there and underperform, go 3 for 25 from 3, and nobody says anything about it. LeBron goes for 8 points because he made the game-winning pass, to choose winning over a stat. And it was all over the media that LeBron didn't score 10 points. So, like, Steph Curry is one of the most protected players.
Like Steph Curry is averaging 27 point
This year, or are you saying for his career?
this year, in year
This year,
17.
yeah. Yeah, for his career, I think yeah, so 17 NBA seasons, yeah, he was averaging 24 per game.
For his career?
Yeah, so I think he's in season 18.
That don't
He was at
surprise
24 and a half.
that don't surprise me at all. And a shooter lasts longer in the league than most people, but he wasn't just a shooter. He'll break a defense down. He'll do all those things. And also, a lot of people starting to talk about why do y'all leave Steph out of this? Because Steph, as O said earlier, Steph actually changed the game as a shooter. And I mean, but that's my hot take. Does longevity make you the GOAT? And we have our differences of opinion. What y'all say out there? Do longevity, if I play till I'm 60 and I still could, average 6 home runs a season, does that make me one of the greatest softball players ever? Probably not. But it is what it is. Move forward.
Yeah, that's a good hot take, though. I mean, the longevity, because you can cross that across many sports. And like I said, with baseball, Cal Ripken has a really great claim. What they call him? What was his nickname, Sam? The Iron Man?
Iron Man.
So he has a great claim. But I think why do people respect Cal Ripken for playing 21 years, right? Or like why do people get respected for playing longer? And then what is it about people that are still playing that, they don't get that same love? So what do you think it could be? You know what I mean? Let us know, because again, what's the likability factor there? What are some of the things that those people are doing that like makes you kind of cheer them on? Like, are they the underdog story that came from nothing, that took their mom out of poverty and made it, right? Got their family all set up, got their kids a pathway to success, to make their dreams come true. Like, what are some of the things why are people kind of backing a lot of these people that are playing forever? And, why are there some, knocks and hate on, some others? So it's a great hot take, Sam. I would love to hear the chatter. YouTube, I'll post a couple clips. We'll post a whole video. Please, tag in, let us know, because it is an interesting topic, and I'd love to hear more. Now, I'm watching the Oklahoma City Thunder play the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know if y'all remember, we had a conversation about this, right? When the first body in Minnesota dropped. Well, another body in Minnesota has dropped, Alex Preddy. And the Minnesota Timberwolves postponed their basketball game because of the shooting and the violence, and are wearing Stand With Minnesota shirts to show support. I'm curious, does this turn into another shut up and dribble when you see the league start to jump in? Because when we're looking at some of this stuff, because fellas, I don't know what y'all have seen this recent ICE incident, but from what I've seen, and I'm talking, I will purposely go to different pages. I'll go to Fox News. I'll purposely go to anybody spewing a different take on this, just because I want to see their perspective of like, did we watch the same video? I'm just curious. Like, did we watch the same video? And when I really think about this ICE situation, it's one of those situations where, depending on the side you're on, you're going to make certain arguments that best fit your narrative. That's what I hate most. I don't even believe this is a Democrat versus Republican issue. Like, you have to eliminate, I feel like, all of that, which I think both parties should be doing. Anybody looking at this should not be looking to defend murder. And when I watch the video, no one speaks about the lady that got shoved, that he was essentially trying to protect from harassment of these ICE agents. No one speaks about that. No one speaks about why is when this guy jumps in and like kind of pushes you back so you don't continue mauling this woman, Why is instantly tear gas the deterrent? And it's deliberately sprayed in your face. Now, you got a face full of tear gas. You can't see, can barely breathe. He instinctively jumps on the woman trying to protect her and then is mauled. About 10 ICE agents maul him. Hey, I don't know what happened. I don't know what was said. I can see an angle where his pistol is taken off of him. And the moment that happens, clips are emptied into this gentleman. Now, again, I don't think this is a left or right. I don't think this is a blue or red issue. I think that if you're watching that with any humanity, that's murder, period. Like, that is literally what that was, because all of the things that is happening, you say that you're fighting for the Second Amendment. Okay, we're going to fight for the Second Amendment. And when you fight for that Second Amendment, that is the right to bear arms. This man was exercising his right to bear arms. This man did it legally. It was concealed, has a permit, purchased legally. Okay, you can do that. Well, now it's, hey, you can't bring it to a protest. You can't bring a handgun to a protest. You should have brought a sign. Okay. Can't bring my gun, but I should have the right to bear arms. Got it. That makes sense. A lot of arguments break down, and a lot of times some of the things that they're saying just doesn't make sense. The man was labeled a domestic terrorist. A domestic terrorist. They said that he approached ICE agents with a loaded weapon and they were defending themselves. That's insane, because all I saw was a video of a man doing this. Now, I understand, and I don't know, Sam, because I've not had extensive training. I didn't know Apple made guns. Now, this may look, and hey, maybe the biggest weapon to the American people is shining a light on the bullshit that's going on. Maybe that is the case. So maybe this is a weapon, because you're recording the activities and you're recording what's happening to U.S. citizens. Sam, these two people are not the only two people to have died at the hands of ICE. There has been 9 people killed by ICE.
Well, I like to hear. I'm gonna be honest. Before I even say anything, I would just love to hear O's perspective of this, because the last time I think he said something that he might wanna, you know, he might want to change his mind about, but I don't know.
No, not at all. Not a single bit. I
Tell
still
Can
think
me,
you
he's
can you
please.
becoming
tell
Let
dumber.
me
me
what's
know
up?
what happened.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, fellas. I'm gonna break it down to you. I grew up in the hood. Okay, you hear a whole bunch of fighting and screaming going on over there. No, damn well they have guns and shit. Am I gonna take my black ass over there and try and be Captain Save-A-Ho? Fuck no. Wanna know why? Because I can get shot. So guess what I'm gonna do? Stay my black ass home. I say that to say, is killing wrong? Yes, it is. But I think everybody in the world understands the heightened level of what's going on in Minnesota. Regardless of it, you guys can sit there and say they're trained professions, they should be able to not squeeze and whatever the case may be. On both sides, there is war going on between protests and ICE. If you look at it black and white, ICE is trying to do their job, whether we like it or not. They are literally held to go in and do their job. If there was no protest going on, there would be no killing going on. If you let somebody just go and do their job, it's easy. Now you got all these protesters coming in, blowing whistles, whatever the case may be, trying to prevent them from doing their job as human beings to make a living, whether we like it or not. That is their job. And it's becoming very, there's a lot of tension, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, whatever the case may be. And you still take your ass out there and want to be around that. To me, you dumb as shit. I'm just going to be completely honest. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I know that there is legitimately bad energy to protect. Like, my biggest question is what are they protecting? Because, like, from what I mean, ICE was here to, if I'm wrong, I think ICE was here to take out the people that's not supposed to be here. Granted, are they 100% successful? I don't even want to get done all that, whatever the case may be. But ICE's job, what their purpose is if you're not a citizen of the United States, you're supposed to be removed. I don't want to go into stats and how many, like, that's just, bottom line, that's what they're supposed to be doing. And they're supposed to be doing it at a very like, hey, come here, get there, boom, you're deported. Sit. Right? No killing, no strangling. Yes, there's gonna be fisticuffs because people don't want to leave a house. But still at the end of the day, when you watch these videos, I always ask myself, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to disrupt an officer? As a black man, I was always taught, like, do what the officer says and you be good. Not to, hey, yo, what the fuck you doing? Fuck you, spit on you, whatever the case is. Like, you antagonizing this behavior. Does it make it right? No. But again, that's what I always say. The fuck you doing? Why the fuck you there? Take your ass home. It's fucking snowing right now. And you're antagonizing somebody for doing their job.
You want to know what they're doing? I'll tell you. Here's what's happening, basically, right? And the Second Amendment is not for honey. It is not for self-protection. It is there to ensure that free people can defend themselves if, God forbid, government become tyrannical. Tyrants, and turned against its citizens. 9 dead U.S. citizens from
You
ICE.
didn't have to explain that to me.
Tyrants.
I just thought
The
that
Second Amendment is for protecting yourself against a tyrant.
I just thought O would come differently than he did the last time.
I like said.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, brother. I'm gonna say this. If you don't stand for something, you'll stand for nothing. You know.
I'm set up for people doing their job, Sam.
Hey,
I'm set up for.
I understand. As well as the ICE agents have a right to do their job. They do. I totally agree with that. But in the middle of Minnesota is not the border, brother. That's not the border. While they're in Minnesota, Phoenix next, since you want to understand. They're coming to Arizona next.
They're already in Arizona.
So you can understand.
You hear any killing in Arizona?
They not here yet.
They just shot at a lady. They shot at the sitting lady in Congress' feet. What are you talking about? She literally addressed and said who she is, and they still shot around at her foot. Get out the way. Bro, what don't you understand? This ain't about doing a job anymore, bro. When you listen to the lies that are being spewed, it's not about doing a job anymore. I promise you, these people are going to be convicted of murder, whether it's 5 years down the road or 10 years down the road. Murder has no timeline on when you can escape.
Hear me out, though. They're employed to do a job, regardless of it. If there was no protesters, would anybody get killed?
Octavius, why are they protesting? Just like,
I'm just saying, though. But see, like, seriously, though, right? Like, hear me out. You got people that are employed to do a job to put food and pay their bills, regardless if we like it or not. That is their job that they signed up for to do. They signed up for it. If there was no protesters in their way, would people get killed? Yes or no? No, nobody would get killed.
Hey.
When that Karen, hold on, Sam. When that Karen walk into Walmart and they mad because Walmart fucked up their order and start yelling at the customer service employee, and the customer service employee turns around and shoot him, who in the wrong? Because they just doing their job and they can't sit there and get yelled at for 8 hours a day. That's a direct quote, Octavius. That is a direct quote that they said about ICE agents getting yelled at and called names for 8 hours a day. Go work customer service somewhere. You just gonna shoot somebody in the face? They're just doing their job. They're doing your job, bro. It don't fit here. It doesn't fit because people are going to protest, Octavius. It's their right.
And you threaten my life.
Is so good.
Oh, this? Yeah, damn right. Yeah, damn right. Yo, get the fuck out of my face. I'm doing my job, bro. Like, you over here barking and shit while I'm trying to do my job. You yelling at me, saying all this crazy shit, da-da-da. I'm a human being at the same time, too. I didn't do shit to you. You don't know who the fuck I'm going after. But yeah, you still on my face, spitting in my face, saying all these derogatory things. Yeah, I got emotions, too. Does it make it right that I should just pull out, pop up? No. But I'm saying,
what's the argument? What's the argument?
We make it just black and white. If there was no fucking protesters, nobody would be dead. Like, it's that simple.
So your solve for this, is to kill the First Amendment.
Can y'all hear me?
My solve for this is stay your fucking ass at home. Let somebody
kill the
do their
First
job.
Amendment. Kill the First Amendment is what you're saying.
Freedom of speech? Shit outside your house. You don't have to be in you don't have to be in front of somebody's face like that. Be outside your house. But
You can hear me?
son. Be in
Sam,
front of
yes, we
somebody.
can hear you, Sam. I'm listening to O. But yes, we can hear you.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, I don't got time for stupidity. That's just me. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I'm gonna try my best to keep it 100 with you.
So he keep trying to admit. Like I think the thing is though, like real shit, fellas, is like I don't have pity for that shit. Like I don't. Like if you put yourself in a dumbass situation, that's your dumbass fault. Literally, that's just how I truly feel. If you go to war and you die, you put yourself in that situation, know what the outcome was. So do I feel pity for you? No, I don't. I really truly don't.
But you'll honor
That's
that
how I
veteran for
live.
dying? You'll honor the veteran for dying?
Yeah, honor him
Why?
for sure.
What's the point?
Because he went
put
out there,
himself in
risked
that
his life.
position. He's a
But he put
dumbass,
himself in
right?
that position.
Hey.
But I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh damn. I'm not gonna, but hold on. My mourn isn't, oh damn, he's dying. No, I'm gonna be like, yo, I honor him because he went and fought for for our country to be a safer place and he died. But yet he knew what he was signing himself up for. You know what I mean? Like it's that simple. It's black and white.
Go ahead, Sam. Because when they come knocking at the door, Octavia's going to be the first one dead. And it's going to be because of this rant.
But why would they
Because
knock at
he's
my door?
not going to pick a side,
But
or
why
he's
would they
not
knock
going
at,
to.
hold on. But why would they knock at my door though?
I don't know. They might think that a Mexican is in there.
Okay, and if
They
they knock
might
at my
think
door,
that
then
you
I show my
Somalian.
passport.
They might think you
Okay, I show
Somalian.
my passport.
You know,
I know
and then
how to conduct myself
you
as a
may
human being.
you may
They
say
can-
the
hey,
wrong
they
thing
can
or
come
turn
knock
your
at my
back the
door.
wrong way.
They could come knock at my door right now and say, hey, we're ICE. Okay, what's up? Do you have your citizenship? Yeah, let me go get your passport real quick. Boom, there's my passport. There's my birth certificate. I was born in Valdosta, Georgia on this day. Okay, you're free to go. All right, perfect. Boom. But when you see some of this shit and how people act and they're fucking ignorant, not even to ICE, but to police officers, and they're like, oh, I don't gotta show you this. I don't gotta show you this. It's like, yo, you
I
a
don't
dumbass
gotta show
motherfucker.
you shit. I'm an American citizen. I don't gotta
And
show
that's
you
what makes it
shit.
even worse. Just show them what you gotta do.
Why
They're
the
doing their
fuck you
job.
walking up to me for?
And that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Hey,
That's some
hey,
dumbass shit.
hey.
Again, they're doing their job. You already know what they're doing in this city. Even if you want to sit there and say that they're racially profiled or whatever, yo, it's simple. They come up to you. If you don't got shit to hide, hey, yo, are you a citizen? Hey, yo, I am. Hey, boom, there you go. What else do you need? All right, you need that? Boom, there you go. All right, hey, sir, have a good
Hey,
day. I'm
do you
out.
got proof it actually goes that way?
What? Yeah. Motherfucker, I've been through this shit. I've been, not with ICE, but I've been through it with a police officer many a times. Many a time, Sam. Many of times.
No. What I'm talking about, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you witness with these ICE agents that is as simple as, hey, I
don't have to witness ICE. I know that police officers kill black people all the fucking time.
what
right?
I what,
So
that's,
what I'm telling you is I know how to
I
conduct
just want to
myself
get my
as
question out because you going in directions that I'm not even leading toward.
Okay.
My question was, like, before this video that came out of this person being shot, do you know before and after that they asked this lady that they pushed down, I need your ID, and she refused, so they pushed her down? I mean, out of all these people that have been shot by ICE, now to break it all down, to be honest with you, to break it all down, now we have a system of things. We're supposed to be the most technical country in the world. Now, if our border patrol was actually at the border instead of in our cities, do you think for 1 second that since they're in all these cities that not part of the border, they're in these cities, that while they're in these cities doing these things, there's other illegals coming into the land while they're busy in the cities? Because we have a lot of technology. We have a lot of technology that we can, and when we investigate, if they want you, they're gonna follow your cell phones, they're gonna pull up cell phone records, they're gonna sit outside your house and watch, see your timing when you leave, when you come, they're gonna know where you work at. So they can come get you silently where it doesn't disturb anyone else. Now, if it's my job to bring peace and make sure things don't escalate, there's other avenues that I can take to go arrest the illegal people. Now, if I already see a protest and I got common sense and I know that this could escalate, I would then say, okay, we're going to back up for a minute. We're going to back up. We're going to let all these people do their thing, go about their business. Then we're going to go get the person that we're looking for. Just as well as that lady you said, should have stayed home. These officers also could have said, okay, we sprayed you in the face. You can't see. We gonna take your phone. We gonna put handcuffs on you. We gonna walk you, put you in the back of the car, take you to lockup. Then we gonna come back, finish doing what we doing. Now, if that's you, you don't have a chance. Yes, should he have got in the middle of that? No, he shouldn't have got in the middle of it. But as somebody trained and you took his weapon from him, now he's an unarmed man that's blind. Now, you done seen, as well as I done seen, you could pull up many videos where there's been officers with a gun out on a white man. This white man pull out a knife telling them what he ain't gonna do and they better get away from him. This white man don't get shot, brother. He don't get shot. He's eventually in lockup. Any other race would be dead on the scene just by looking at the knife. This white guy, no shirt on, pulled a knife out, chasing officers down and everything. They got so much restraint for this person. But for a black man, as you said, for a Mexican, for a Chinese Asian person, they getting shot to death.
Sam, you realize I got caught with a gun?
What?
I had a white cop come up to me.
No, that's not the conversation we on.
We don't need the Lil Wayne story. A
That's
white
not
cop
the-
carried me out the
That's not
house.
the conversation we on, because I can say the same thing, brother. I can say the same thing.
I'm saying something though. Like I literally got caught with a gun for firing it. I had a white cop come up to me and call me a nigger. So when I'm sitting here and telling you that I've been through things, Sam, I've been through things. If my mother, like I want to break this down to y'all to understand how ruthless I'm just black and white. Shout out to my dad for being in the military and meeting me like this. If my mother took her ass outside to protest, my first question is, what in the fuck are you protesting? Let's start there. What are you trying to solve? What is your protest for? You're trying to protect illegals from being here? Are you trying to protect people of your neighbors for not leaving? If they're undocumented citizens that are in this country illegally, what are you protesting, mother? If you can't answer that question, if something happened to my mother while she was out there protesting in a violent, hostile situation that Minnesota is, that everybody in the fucking world knows, and something, God forbid, happened to her, I would say the same fucking thing. Because again, why the fuck are you outside protesting? What are you protesting? And why are you out there in front? There's so many different ways you could protest. So many. Peaceful protests at that, right? I'm cool with peaceful protests. Meaning, when I say peaceful protesting, that means what happens out here in Arizona when Tesla was underage. Sam, there was peaceful protesting. Nobody got shot. Yo, they stopped the whole fucking highway. Nobody got shot. They were on the corners all around. Nobody got shot. Peaceful protesting, sir. It's a difference when you're peaceful protesting and when you're aggravating the cops. It's a difference.
What is aggravating, by the way? 'Cause I'm sorry. Like, it's just, if
I don't
you
know.
can't be talked to as a cop, bro, you don't need to be a cop. If you get agitated because somebody called you fat, nigga, get over it. You shouldn't be a cop.
But that's what I mean, though. Like, bro, that's not protesting. That's just pissing somebody the fuck off.
That is protesting. That is protesting.
So you're telling me going outside and being like, hey, fuck you, fucking pig. Hey, fuck you, fucking pig. That's protesting, B?
What? Yeah, nigga. What did you throw anything at him? Did you hit him? Did you touch him? That's your fucking First Amendment, nigga. Like, you have the freedom of speech, Octavius. You have the freedom of speech.
Yes,
the way you choose to use it and the way others choose to use it is the only difference. You got a freedom of speech, bro. That's what speech is, oh. That is what speech is.
I understand what speech is.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt.
Actually getting a point across, not just yelling at somebody's stupid ass languages. That makes you fucking ignorant. You know what I mean? It really does. Like, protesting actually means that you're standing up for something and you're saying something, not just sitting there calling somebody a fucking Nazi. That means you're dumb. You can't actually utilize your vocabulary and state what you're there for. What are you trying to protect? Or are you just going to sit there and just yell at a whole bunch of ignorant words? To me, that makes you fucking illiterate and it makes you stupid. Now, again, if you're going out there and you're saying, hey, we're here for this reason. This is the reason why we're here. we stand for this. What you guys are doing is wrong. And again, there's no fisticuff. There is no trying to block people from doing their job. Let them still do their job and do it peacefully. Be on the side. Have picket fence or picket signs. Say what you mean from your heart. If you love your neighbors, have a whole bunch of hearts out there. Oh, yo, we love our neighbor. Have pictures of them with their kids showing that they're American citizens. Show how they benefit the community. Hey, yo, look, you're arresting Juan because he's not documented, but look what he's done to the community. This is beneficial. That's peaceful protesting. But going out there and just cussing at cops, hitting and throwing shit, that is the dumbest fucking way that you can actually protest, and then you act like that's going to get something
Hey,
somewhere.
oh,
Y'all can't,
I
y'all
was I
can't
was
even.
I was gonna stay away from this. But if are you aware that it's actually people that served our country, and some of her kids are actually in the military right now, and she was going the legal way through citizenship. It wasn't approved yet, but her kids are serving our country right now. They walked into the office, snatched her out of court, and threw her in jail because they said she was illegal. So you're saying they was doing their job at that point.
Yep, absolutely. Because how long has she been here for, Sam? How long has she been here for, bro? How long has she been here for, Sam? Hey, she had to be here long enough. She had to be here long enough to be able to get her citizenship, right?
Hey, where do you live at? Do you send a ticket from Cuba and you say, hey, here's my letter. I want to be a citizen. Do you send it from Cuba, or do you actually come to the United States and go to
Again,
court?
how
And
long? If she was, look,
I
Sam,
can't I can't tell I can't tell you that. What I'm saying is she's
if
in
she was,
court.
I would say that if she was only here for a year, okay, cool. If she was here for 3 years, okay, cool. Because I do understand, like, whether you believe it
Like
or
you
not,
sign up the paper, you don't be a citizen the next day.
I understand that. That's what I'm about to
Okay,
get at.
so
But
so what I'm saying,
I do, but
what I'm
I
saying
do
to
at no.
you as a United States citizen, this woman is going through the proper channels to become a citizen. She's going back and forth to court. She's not going to travel from Cuba or New Mexico, wherever she's from, to go to court. So that means she has to actually be in the United States to meet the court things and everything. Now, her sons, are military men. She's going through
Which
the
means that,
channels
which
to
means
be
that,
here.
which means they're
No,
over,
so
which means they're over.
they go in the courtroom where she is. She signed her papers. They tell her to go home. She's walking out. She gets snatched up and thrown into a pickup.
Yeah. So what you're saying is her two sons, which are over the age of 18, are both in the military serving the country, right? So that means that they had to be here, let's say at least 5 years. Let's just say 10. So you telling me this motherfucker had 10 years to get her citizenship and now she just finally want to do it? Why, Sam? She wants to do it because they deporting their ass out. It's like, bro, you had all this fucking
Okay,
time.
makes sense of what you're saying. If she's been deported, her kids need to be deported too, and not serving our country, brother.
Then fine, fucking do it
Okay,
then.
so if you can sign her kids into the army, you can wait a couple more minutes or go ahead and sign her in, because she
If she
did what she needed to do
had,
as a citizen. If she
that's
got
the
her
thing,
if she
had
got her two
time.
18-year-olds serving our country, that means she's something positive in our nation,
Sure,
right?
she's a positive. Hey, she's a
Okay.
positive
Okay.
and
And she is
positive.
actually going back and forth to court. We don't know how long they've been here. We don't know that. We didn't make that statement. All I'm
Two of her sons military, so she had to be here for some time, at least sometime. Sam, let's be real, bro. If two of her sons are in the military,
maybe her kids got adopted, and then they grew up, and
Hey,
she decided
Sam, who
she
even who
wanna
even
become a
who
citizen.
even cares? Because they're doing their job. Because they're doing their job.
doing
I'm
their
That's
through with
fucking
it.
job.
I'm
the
through. We can
dumbest
move on.
shit ever.
Hey,
Because
doing
they're
their
doing
fucking
their
job.
job. Bro, listen.
Hell yeah.
Here's the next step. You know the next step? And do you know why they are calling them Nazis? Do you know why they're calling them Nazis? Do you think it's
Why?
just because they're white?
No. But why are they calling
No.
them Nazis too?
Go read a book about Hitler.
No,
Go
no,
read a
I don't.
book
I
about
want you to
Hitler.
tell me why are they calling them Nazis?
I'm telling you right now, go read a book about Hitler.
I don't want to go read a fucking book. I
Go
don't give a
look
fuck.
up
So why they call
interesting
them Nazis?
facts about Hitler, and then you will literally be able to identically link them to our existing president. Now, Octavius, what was the bad thing about Hitler?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not out there calling people Nazis, so tell me.
Well, I
Hey,
know, but what was the bad thing about Hitler? You know your history at least, right? What was the bad
I
thing?
really
Why
don't
did
care. I
people
don't
hate
care. That's
Hitler?
what I'm saying.
ask him what he think
Why did
about Rittenhouse. Ask
Well,
him
you
that.
should care. You
I
should care. You
I
should
really
care,
don't. It
especially
don't
because your
affect me
father's
though.
in the military, especially because your
It
father's
don't
in the
affect me
military.
though. So that's
You
why
sh
I don't
it
care about it.
directly
You know what I
affects you.
mean?
Your father's in the military. It directly
Ask
affects
him
you.
How does
about
it affect
Rittenhouse, Tyrone. Remember Rittenhouse during
We're
that
gonna stick
peaceful
with we're gonna
protest?
stick with the more dramatic because Sam, what's gonna happen next? What happens next, Sam, is Octavius, you don't look like them. Now they will legally and as soon as because the direction all this is going, the reason that you're having all the riots, you're having all these things happen is literally so that the president can make himself the sole person that says, Hey, I'm the only one that can fix all of this stuff. So guess what's going to happen? There are Trump 2028 hats out there. Do you know what Trump 2028 would mean? That would mean he'd be the first president to serve a third term, which we all know is not the way this shit goes. But if we continue killing citizens in the streets, guess what it's going to lead to? Civil unrest. Guess what that leads to? Civil war. Guess what that leads to? That leads to Donald Trump potentially being able to stay in office because martial law now. And now it is a civil war between people that are just defending their home versus people that say that they have the right to take you out of it. That's all it's going to come down to. Right now, immigration is that's the hot button. Immigration is essentially the hey, this is the reason. When you listen to other presidents discuss why they have policies on immigration or why they have certain policies around things that are wrong with the country, it makes more sense than listening to Donald Trump speak to why all of this stuff is happening. And that's the point. When you have someone in office like that who spews hate, they will start to blame everyone else and say, if it ain't white, it ain't right. Guess what you not, Octavius? You not white. Right now, it doesn't affect you. You are 100% right. You do not need to go out there and protest. But what happens if you don't protest? What happened if Martin Luther King didn't get out there and protest? What happened if Malcolm X didn't get out there and protest? Malcolm X showed you why a little force was needed because he saw exactly what they did to Martin and everybody else. So, like, you have to go out there. The reason that certain laws get put in effect, is because when people do it, like the Black Panthers, when they march down with guns out protesting because they say, hey, you gave me the right to carry. I can carry this weapon. Well, now you start to make laws so that, well,
Ain't caring.
the right person isn't carrying the gun. That ain't the person I wanted carrying it. So now laws start to get made to prevent them from carrying. That's essentially what's going to happen. So now everything turns into now, hey, it should be a peaceful protest. Well, they protested a mask mandate. Oh, well, I guarantee you that wasn't peaceful. They broke in on federal property and they were pardoned. So again, you have to what people are protesting. Oh, they're not just protesting like, oh my God, like I'm just out here to be out here and be a piece of shit that gets in the way of everything. No, they're protesting humanity, bro. They're protesting what's right and what's wrong. They are protesting that you don't have the right to send people here that are not properly trained to do this. Do you know how much money they pay for this bullshit? And it is a completely separate entity that is not monitored or watched by anybody. Nobody is over that and controlling that. And they just get to go run around and do whatever the fuck they want.
Hey,
There's a lady that interviewed because of her military background. She went through and got accepted as an ICE agent. She didn't even fill out any paperwork. She didn't even pass the background checks. She didn't even pass a drug test. She knew her piss was dirty. She took a drug test, got paperwork, got emails, everything saying how she was hired, what her rate of pay would be, and all of it, and didn't even sign anything saying, yeah, I'm gonna be an agent. Those are the people that are getting hired. Anybody that has a grudge and want to carry a gun, you can be an ICE agent. So
hey,
I mean,
guess
it's
what? Guess what?
It's
Pete,
bigger than like this is bigger than just, "Oh, what are you
you
protesting? What the
brought it
fuck
up,
you
brother.
doing?"
Watch this.
It's
You brought it up.
everything, bro. Go ahead, Sam.
During that January 6th, there's a woman got shot in there by an officer and killed. They said this woman died peacefully protesting it. That officer wrong. He need to be put up under the jail. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who perspective that came from? Oh, like they was beating cops down. A cop got beat so bad he ended up killing himself. Like all these things went down. All of them got pardoned. This woman got killed in the process trying to climb through a window. She got shot and died. And now that officer is the worst officer in the world. That's the
Why
worst
would you
officer in the
kill her?
world.
Why would you not use restraint? Why would you use that
Now,
type
now,
of
now,
violence?
why is it so different now? The other thing, why is only the ICE agents in the Democratic states? Tell me that too, because there's a couple of red states that got much more alien, illegal immigrants. I ain't gonna say aliens. I'm gonna say illegal immigrants according
There's
to what they.
1.5 million in Texas, 1.2 million in Cali.
How many in Florida?
Bro,
So
there's
I
less
got
than
I got
300,000.
I got like maybe 2 questions.
Go ahead,
So
brother.
y'all not like ICE? Do
Hey,
y'all
I
think
ain't
that
got nothing against ICE. I got something against wrong. I don't have nothing against ICE. I have something against wrong. And to
was
hire
Trump
people to hire
Trump
people without doing
Trump
any background checks, do you understand that insurrection was
yeah,
populated was populated
wait,
by the
no,
people they
He
call not
answering the question, bro. He answering the
I
question.
got you.
You asked the question.
the people that
So
was hired for that was part of the insurrection, what was said to be paid in a group. Do you know that these are what they say? I don't know if it's true or not, but these supposed to have been the Aryan Brotherhood people, all these other white nationalists, all these people. You don't think them people are being hired since they was pardoned? You don't think those people are part of ICE? I
It
don't know for sure. I'm just asking a question. Do you think there's a possibility that like at
for
least
sure.
50% of them are
I don't know a number, but I'm pretty sure there's some in there for sure.
okay? So
Yeah,
you don't think they're gonna do what they want to do to the people that's not like them?
sure. You always got bad apples everywhere.
Okay, so I'm just asking a question. I ain't saying that's what's happening. I'm just
No,
saying,
but
do
I'm
you
just saying
think there's a possibility that these things could
in
be
all
going
in
down?
all aspects of life, Sam, there's a bad apple. But just so y'all know, ICE has been out for 22 years
Yeah,
before Trump.
yeah.
yes.
And so hold on, wait. My question is, the fact that ICE has been doing this for 22 years,
They've been killing people
that
like that for 22 years.
let me finish real quick.
Okay.
They've been doing this for 22 years. They've been grabbing people for 22 years. 22 years. And now all of a sudden, there's a protest. They've been doing this for 20,
Nope.
20.
Don't
Wait,
say
hold
all
on,
of a sudden. They protested Obama.
wait.
I'm just saying, bro,
And
you're
this is
saying this
all
uneducated.
this is all I'm gonna say to both of y'all. They've been doing this for 22 years. And now this year we're getting protests and people killing. And ICE has been around for 22 years.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you mentioned the cops kill black people. They've been killing black people for 100 years. Does that mean it's okay? So why even mention it? Why even mention it? Cause my
It
black.
didn't it didn't resonate, but we good. Let's run it.
I mean, it did resonate. I knew they've been around for 22 years,
I
but
literally said it the
they
last
ain't been
episode.
doing what they've been doing lately for 22 years though. They ain't
They
been
have.
going. They ain't been going kicking in people's doors to people out. They ain't been calling DoorDash drivers. Oh, you Mexican. Oh, we gonna grab you. Like
Damn.
that ain't been happening, brother.
We live in Arizona. When me and Tyrone lived at a house, I seen ICE snatch up and go into people's houses 3 times, G. They've been doing this. I've seen it. The only difference is, if y'all really wanna be real with y'all, the only difference is it's the leader that's now enforcing it. That's it. They've been doing this for 22 years. And the thing is, a lot of people just don't fuck with Trump. And so due to the fact that Trump is now the actual because again, I know y'all seen it. Obama was doing it. Obama had ICE going on and doing it. But there was a lot of people that actually fucked with Obama like I did. So it wasn't that bad. But there's a lot of people I heard that don't fuck with Trump.
If
And so
if
again,
those things were going, if those things was going down with Obama, and they're doing what they're doing right now,
what is ICE is like you gotta
Obama was wrong.
what is
I'm
ICE
gonna
is
say
doing what
that.
we got?
If they was
What is
doing what they doing right now in Obama era, Obama was wrong as well.
Nope. Nope,
Period.
What? But
Sam,
like, but the
he's
thing, I
stating
like
it
that's why
wrong.
I told you. Like,
He's
what is
stating it
ICE's
wrong.
number one job?
You're
ICE's number
stating it
one
wrong.
job is what?
Huh?
Is what? What's ICE's number one job?
You're stating it wrong.
Who, me?
People protested Obama. They protested the hell out of Obama. They were protesting for immigration even while Obama was here. Here's the difference, though. The difference is 100% in the leader. Yes,
That's it.
Obama gave legit reasoning behind his policies on immigration. Obama could speak to it. He was able to speak to exactly what was going on. Obama knew what was going on. Obama didn't just send happy boys out there to go kill people or just
But
say,
Trump is saying the
go
same
go
thing
do
as
this.
though.
I'm sorry?
Like literally, Trump is literally saying almost the same exact thing as far as why he wants illegal immigrants out of the country is just because people don't like them. They're not listening to the message. Because again, at the end of the day, if people are acting like ICE is doing something completely different than what their job title is telling them to do, they're doing what their job title has been for the last 22 years. They're not doing anything. Now, is it heightened? Absolutely. Because Trump is telling them, yo, we need to pick this shit up. So, yes, but they're not doing anything different than what they've been doing for 22 years. That's the crazy part. And now all this protesting is going on.
Bro, they've been protesting. The protest has never stopped for immigration. The
Okay.
protest has been the same.
I would say it's gotten
The methods
yeah.
have changed.
So, you're saying more attention is brought to it now because of Trump.
It is.
The
And that's, I mean,
methods have changed. That's all it is. The methods are literally different. It is not the same. That's
yeah,
it.
the
But
protesting method.
everybody has protested. It's been consistent. Obama was protested,
It's not this violent.
everything. This is different. When it was happening, it wasn't a takeover. This is like a takeover. This is basically like, I'm gonna take over. We gonna take over. I will use the military to do whatever the fuck I want.
'Cause wasn't getting
Obama
it done.
didn't speak like that.
I know,
Obama
but
didn't speak like that.
But that's the reason why Obama was so good is because of Obama Obama was the best speaker as a president, I believe, in history. So no, Obama definitely, and I mean, look, he's a black man, so he can't come out and do that. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? But again, President Trump is like, yo, we got a fucking issue. And it's getting worse. So yeah, let's heighten this shit up. Let's clear this shit the fuck out right now. Let's speed this shit up.
The
Still
ICE
saying they
agents, look, ICE 100%. Job is ICE. So, yeah, again, the last time we talked about this, exactly what I said is ICE doing their job is 100%. Let's get the people out. Where the issue has been is they're going in, and when stats are being brought to their attention, they are realizing they are detaining and deporting legal citizens. Now, they're not legal born citizens, but they have citizenship. And these are things that's happening. Once they get deported, it is hard for them to get back in the country. They cannot. And that's the issue. So, like, it's just what's happening is you just are being, hey, go out there. And I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy theories, right? There's something out there that I believe since somewhere in the 80s or something that Minneapolis has not been a red state. There are states that flip back and forth. They go red, they go blue, they go red, they go blue. There are some states that stay consistently blue. And now, I don't want to say mysteriously, but this is what the narrative is, what everybody's saying. Mysteriously now, they're in these states. They're causing ruckus. They're causing mayhem. And there's not more than 100,000 immigrants there. Whereas in Texas, there's 1.5 million, AZ 1.2 million. Basically, on the borders, there is more threat, is essentially what's being stated, right? And when funds are getting moved around to send people all across the country, and instead of focusing the border, they even talked about our, we're being hacked by Russians, Chinese, different things like this, because all of our funding, all of our spending is going toward ICE or toward, the federal government to use ICE in the methods or manner that they've been using and essentially overspending. Now, the funding for, some of our greatest minds, now we're being hacked. As you see, a hack just went out. They just got hacked and released thousands of names of ICE agents.
Really?
Yes, bro. It was just reported today. It was reported today or yesterday. It was like I just recently saw it, but yes, they just released thousands of names. They were hacked and thousands of names of ICE agents were released.
That ain't
So
cool.
again, part of like government funding and different things. And I don't even want to turn into this because like this is us, just bullshitting and going back and forth. But like realistically, like the direction it's all going, like I'm not about to pick up and take you might not like it to Minnesota and be like, Minnesota, what can we do? Right? That's again what I believe that is adding fuel to the fire. But some people are doing it, hey, for views. Some people are doing it, hey, I'm on the ground. This is where he got shot. This is that, this is that. In my area, if I can go out, if I can, be heard, make something happen. Now, again, some people, there's the civil unrest and so sometimes some of the protests don't just maintain. But Kyle Rittenhouse, again, he walking out there like he patrolling like he a damn officer when people are protesting saying, I'ma keep the fucking peace. Nigga, who the fuck is you? And why the fuck you brandishing a weapon at a protest? Oh, wait, sorry. You're the right color. You're the guy. You're the hero. You're the American hero that everybody wants out here shooting motherfuckers that's protesting. So again, hey, take your First Amendment right. I'm gonna shut you the fuck up. Take your Second Amendment right because you ain't the motherfucker I want to have guns. And then, next thing you know, everything else is gonna start to fall apart. They're going to be able to legally bust down your door without a warrant. They're gonna be able to legally drag you out your house. They're gonna be able to now say, "Hey, we did a detection research of your history, and we see that 5 migrants you should have been an immigrant, so now we got to deport your whole bloodline." Bullshit is gonna eventually come up and happen, and next thing you know, those little detention camps, they're gonna turn into the Holocaust, and next thing you know, they're gonna be burning niggas, burning Jews, burning anybody that opposes them, and that's just gonna be what it is. And then who gonna save us? Who gonna save us? China or Russia gonna band together and say, let's save America? So that's all it is, man. I wanted to just ask about the ICE shit from the perspective
Man,
of murder, bro.
man,
That's where I wanted to go with the murder. I didn't really want to branch into more, but hey,
hey, but
that's where we are.
I don't think, uh, I don't think that he's gonna get a third term. I think it's too many Republicans losing seats, too many people walking out. I don't know if that hurt or helped, but I think if they don't if he win another term, I can see that to an extent happening. But I think the American people would then join together and,
Sometimes they put stuff in your face.
as always say, peacefully protest without being shot, you know, and
Hey, they put stuff right in your
enough
face, Sam.
enough petitions to get you impeached, all those things, cause for one, I have enough faith in me to know that when it comes down to it, that everything will be set right.
Like I said, just ask yourself. This shit been going on for 22 years. What changed?
You tell me, like you the one got the answers, brother.
Told you. It's simple, bruh. Yeah, the protests. That shit's been going on for 22 years, and now we're all of a sudden getting killings and fucking roadblocks and all this shit for something that they've been like. Hear me out.
Hey,
If this,
brother, hey, brother, hey,
wait,
you know what the good
wait, wait,
Samaritan is? You grew up at
uh,
church. You know what the good Samaritan is?
yes, fuck that shit.
Wow.
Here's the thing. My dad was an all-time good at Samaritan. Like I'm telling you, brother, you don't really know what I'm talking about.
Your dad would have got shot because I bet
You
you if
damn
he
right he
watched
would have.
that later,
You
get
damn,
that lady,
damn
he gonna
right he
step in.
would have. You're damn right he would have. I'm black and white, bruh. Like you damn right. I used to tell him it all the time. Stop going and fucking doing that shit. You don't know who the fuck you helping. Real shit. I did. Because exactly, you damn fucking right. You don't know who you helping, and you being a good Samaritan because of you want to make sure that your people are good. Okay, that's cool. But you don't know if you helping the devil or not. I'm just being real. So I say all this to say, and that was true. That story. He called my father right now every time. Real shit, Sam. We'll be driving home. Somebody was on the side of the road. No matter who the fuck it was, my dad would pull over and help him, no matter what. So when I'm telling you, I know a good Samaritan and a man that bears by the Lord, if you Jesus Christ all his life, yeah, talk to me about it. I'll talk to you. So I would say this: if ice just started this year, or fuck it, if ice just started last year, fuck it. If ice just started 5 years ago, like literally just got off the ground, I'm cool with the protest. I'm down with it. Cause like, yo, what the fuck? Where this coming from? Why we doing this? Cool with it. But the shit been going on for 22 years, G. And now all of a sudden, now protesters want to get more violent. When people been doing their jobs for 22 years, I seen it. And so when y'all sitting here asking me, oh, damn, it's humanity, they getting shot. Where were they at 22 years ago? Why was nobody getting shot 22 years ago, 10 years ago?
Hey,
Why were we
okay,
not hearing about it?
okay. We keep hearing the same thing from you. Like you putting your repeat or repetition now. Now what?
That's how black and white I see it though.
Hey,
Cause
but
y'all, like the thing is, y'all go way deep into the left end on like all this other.
I'm asking you a question because I ain't left or right, brother. I ain't left or right. Okay,
I'm just straight
okay.
right.
So I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you. Why can't they be as quiet as they was for the last 22 years?
Because the protest.
Cause they wasn't going and they wasn't when you seen them 3 times, they went 200 men deep in mass in
Like
one
now,
city.
if
I'm gonna ask you a question because you comparing the two.
I'm answering it, I'm answering
So
for
they
you.
was
Like
200 deep, right?
they were not 200 deep. They didn't need
Okay,
to be.
they was
They
discreet.
didn't. They didn't need to be that. They didn't have to be that deep because again, they weren't getting mobbed by protesters, Sam. Like they were going in silently. That's why nobody was saying anything.
So they going in silence now? Are they going in silence now?
Sam, I'm telling you, I literally seen ice hit apartments.
No, I'm saying
10
is
units.
they going in silence now? Is the question. Are they going to these cities in silence?
Whenever they move, Sam, you're hearing whistles. They're blowing us shit. Again, like I've seen motherfuckers literally be at Bass Pro Shop 3 years ago, Sam, in my apartment complex at 3 o'clock in the daytime. 10 cars, ice, to go pick up somebody. Did you hear any whistles blowing? No. Did you hear anybody? Did you see a pep rally or anything? No. So they went, they did their mission, they got the fuck out at 3 o'clock. 2.5 years ago, Sam. That's what I'm telling you.
Hey,
It's the protest that's fucking the whole shit
hey,
up.
Ice gonna come get your girlfriend.
And then pick her ass up too. Then if she don't want, if she don't got a car, pick her ass up too. I don't give a damn. Man, fuck. That's just some real ass shit, dog. Like I just speak from the heart.
They gonna
If you
grab
ain't,
your Valentine. Huh? That was a jokey joke, man. That was a jokey joke.
I told my mom, her best friend is Jamaican. I was on the phone. She was like, "Oh, you think Ice gonna pick me up? You damn right. If you don't got your citizenship, you better go get that shit, girl. Fucking around."
Yep. Yep. Hey, good job. That black and white, man. That's gonna work out. Black
I
and
want
white
to
is
know what y'all
exactly
picked. I want to know what y'all picked for this for who I said was going to the Super Bowl.
who did you say was going to the
Hey,
Super Bowl?
hey, I did. I ran with you, Sam. You said Seattle and Patriots. I ran with that shit. I just got the score wrong. I ran with it with our pool, but I just got the score wrong. You called that. You called that shit. I get that to you. Like, hey, the more I thought about it, like, damn, Sam's on to something. Sam is literally on to something. Like, I kept saying it. You really, hey, you called that. You called that. Hey, I got 9 minutes, so let's go.
Yeah, go ahead. What you got? Seattle? I mean, I think we can talk about Super Bowl. I want to talk about, bro, honestly, we can talk about Super Bowl next week. Like we could
Okay.
build up to it as you know, we got a whole
All
week.
right.
I want to talk about this damn Pro Bowl and I want to talk about this damn All-Star game. And I just want to talk about like what's the fix? Like if y'all got just a few seconds of maybe what y'all think can happen because bro, we've been reduced to a flag football game.
Hey, that's a celebrity flag football.
No,
No, it's
the Pro Bowl is a flag football game.
I mean, I can understand it though.
yeah. It's hard. As much as I agree with you, T, as far as like it takes away the football. Like I mean, like even in the All-Star game, they don't play basketball. Like it's literally like a 3-point contest and a dunk contest until like the very end. I think what it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I love how they did it where it was like in the All-Star game where it was like I think every quarter it was towards charity and like you actually got to see like a little bit of competition like each quarter. Like that was the best time that you really seen some real good like basketball play. But when it comes to football, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think cats really gonna be going out there trying to like tackle and do things to jeopardize. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Their
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. That's how I look at it because for one, a lot of people that be headed to the Super Bowl be actually voted into to the to the Pro Bowl, right? And if they actually playing it, they're risking being injured for the Super Bowl.
Well, obviously they not playing. That ain't
Yeah,
what we
but
talking
but
about, Sam.
but flag football allow those people that's going to the Super
No, they
Bowl to
still not
actually.
going to do that bullshit. They not. They're not a
I
part of
mean,
it at
what I'm
all.
saying, they can actually participate without risking a real life collision. But at the same time, when you got somebody putting their body on the line for 18 weeks because they added a game,
Mhm.
and even though they took away a preseason game, but you basically playing like 20 games in a season, putting your body on the line. And I think the Pro Bowl, if you had them out there hitting each other, would be a little excessive. So I can kind of understand why flag football is implemented, because now they're promoting the young women and the young men to play flag football to teach them the game itself, really. So I can kind of agree with it and understand. But on real football, yeah, hey, you ain't playing the Super Bowl, you need to get out there and hit. I'm really for it, for the flag, just to save them for the next season. Cause
So
next season, OTAs, all that stuff gonna be real quick, brother. That's like 2, 3 months from now.
So how about this? How about this then, fellas? I mean, look, the NBA got a lottery, right? The NBA, they have a lottery. What is it? Top 5 teams, right? Top 5 team go in a big. We draw down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obviously, the worst records have the more balls in there to get a better chance at the number 1 seed or the least balls or whatever the fuck it is. But how about this? Because what football has become, and a lot of people argue, it's soft. It's just become touch, two-hand touch. How about the 2 worst teams in the NFL, Pro Bowl weekend, play for the number 1 seed? And then you just
Number
give
one pick.
whoever made the Pro Bowl or the number 1 pick, yeah. And then you just give whoever made the Pro Bowl they little Pro Bowl trophy, the little bonus, whatever. I mean, hell, like, why don't we just let's make the damn thing something because, like, even if you look at some of these competitions now, even, bro, the Pro Bowl, the skills challenges, oh my God, bro. You used to have Peyton out there, Brady out there, AR out there. Bro, you had the best talent in the world and the games that they played, the different things that they did, the accuracy tests back then were insane. The hands catch, the whole thing. Now it's I don't know, man. It's like it's just a parade. It's a bunch of like TikTok dance games. Who could gritty the best? The fuck? Who could gritty the best?
Hey,
Like,
hey,
what are we doing?
that's them new heads.
I'm just saying. So like, can we do something? Like, can we make this worthwhile? And can we say, okay, because
I,
look what
I
happened
wouldn't
at the
I
end of the
wouldn't just
season.
I wouldn't just limit that to two
What
teams
happened at
though.
the end of the season? What do you mean? Bro, look at the end of the season, right? The Giants went ahead and won. So now the Raiders could just beat the Chiefs or just lose or tank or whatever you want to call it. But bro, Giants, Raiders, Pro Bowl weekend, game for the number 1 pick. Number 1, number 2. Sam, you can't make this a round robin. It ain't enough to play. Like, you can't play a game. Let 4 teams play and then have another game anytime soon.
I mean,
It
but
wouldn't
like
work.
the two worst teams could be
You
like,
have to do the 2 worst teams,
but
bro.
what I'm saying, it could be like the quarterback down and you become the worst team, but you actually a good team. Like, well, Lamar go down, the Ravens ain't the
It's
Ravens.
never happened, Sam.
You done seen it happen a lot of
You
times,
know
bro.
that's never happened. Bro, even when Joe Burrow go down, why are the Bengals not the number 2, number 3 seed, Sam?
You saying exactly what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but
Burrow
you're
go down,
saying
the
that
team
they could
become
be a
worse.
terrible. Yeah, but you're saying right. You're saying they could be a terrible team and then they'll have a low. Bro, every time Joe Burrow go down, they have some form of playoff contention at the end of the year every year, which means they are not a 3-win team at the end of the season. They're not a 2-win team. The same teams are there. The Jets, the Giants, the
Raiders,
Raiders. Like
New
the
Orleans.
same teams are there, bro. And so now it's not a tanking thing. You have to win to get the number 1 seed. You can't just tank. You can't just go put bad football on the field
I
in
like
week
that. I
16,
like
week
that.
17, week 18. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. I
Can we
like
do
that.
something? Can we make it better? And then the All-Star game, I mean, hell, bro, look, I feel like All-Star weekend is just terrible now because the three-point contests, the dunk contests, the
The
skills
3-point
challenge suck.
contest, the 3-point contest it's still exciting, like it's still exciting. The one lackluster there was is the dunk contest and the All-Star game. But the
No, no.
3-point contest I still look
Hey,
forward to because I mean,
I'll be real with that.
hey,
I'll be real.
huh?
I still like the 3-point contest. What what
3-point
what
contest
what what I
can't
don't like what I don't like is I still kind of like the dunk contest too. But what I really don't like is the lack of competition during the game. I don't like that. I mean, you the best of the best. Show off your skills.
Damn, it's
Play
like
some
flag football
defense.
though.
Play some defense. I mean, basketball different. Basketball, you ain't having collisions, brother. It is like I'm gonna post this guy up. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Come run this screen. Play some D. Let's stop them from scoring, and they gonna try to stop us instead of like, let's see who can first one get to 150.
Here's why, though. Here's why, Sam. So many more non-contact injuries around the league now. It's not even about the level of like competitiveness or how hard they play. Like these guys are look, we got Tatum out. You got Halliburton
You
out.
saying they
You got so
soft,
many
man?
people out with Achilles, bro.
But you,
Sam, they're getting hurt, bro. Kobe, nobody will call Kobe soft, right? Kobe tore his Achilles, ended his career.
Kobe still shot them free throws with
I
broke
don't give
arm,
a
torn Achilles.
damn.
But
Kobe didn't come
what
back
I'm
and play basketball
what I'm
again.
saying to you, the reason these players back in the day actually last longer is because they actually put their body through the stresses to say, okay, I'm gonna go out here for this rigorous season, so I gotta put myself in a position that's gonna allow me to do these things. These players today is not doing the workouts that they need to do. They're not doing everything that they have to do. They're not putting their bodies. In other words, I can't go out once a week and do a set of 100, then expect to go. I'm gonna go lift 2 days in a row, and I'm gonna be okay. I gotta do this constantly so I can make this easy for me when I actually get out there to perform. I can't do it once a week. Just rub myself down with medicine. Go practice for 30 minutes. I gotta go out there like on an everyday basis and train.
Sam, you have no idea what these dudes are really doing.
Man,
Like, come on,
you got
Sam.
all the new medicine. You got all these things, brother.
I know, but you're implying they're not doing any of this.
I mean,
LeBron James spends over $1 million on his body and
that's why he shouldn't
conditioning,
be hurt
Sam,
that
a
much.
year, bro. Like
That's why he shouldn't
they're
be hurt that
doing
much.
everything, Sam. They're doing everything that they can, Sam. But you can't determine when your Achilles gonna snap. You like in football is different. Somebody could fall on you, break your leg, stuff like that. There are ACLs from just a crazy cut, just a way you go up, or this, that, and the third, Achilles. There's so many more injuries that, like, bro, they're basically saying I could get hurt just running up and down the court on random. Like, it ain't even about me going 100%. So I can understand that part of it. But then what is the fix? What's the
You know what?
solution?
You know what I'm going off of, brother? Well, I ain't
I
saying what
don't, Sam. I really
I ain't
don't.
saying what I know. I'm saying what I heard. And I heard it from an NBA player saying that they don't work out the way that they used to.
Who said it? Yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean,
listen.
they actually be around the players and coach people up. Talk to them, give them their kudos, talk down to them. All the different things happen. So I'm going
They the
off what they
same.
were saying.
No, I feel you, but they the same niggas that said they broke LeBron James.
I mean, like they beat they beat them in the playoffs.
Listen,
They beat him
they
in the
didn't break
playoffs.
LeBron
He
James.
shut down in the fourth quarter. I mean,
No,
that's
they
their
did
opinion.
not break
That's
LeBron. I know, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm saying I would listen to them because they play ball, But at the
yeah.
same time, Paul Pierce has gone on record and said, "Well, wait, if we talk, I could score the ball. I'm one of the top scorers of the ball." Nigga, no, you not. Nigga, no, you not.
He
So
was
that
for
guy,
Boston.
and then KG, who
He was
said
for
we broke
Boston.
Braun.
He
Nigga,
talking
no,
about
you
that
did it.
series. He talking about that series.
Braun retired you niggas.
Ray Allen did that.
LeBron, look, everybody else is podcasting, Sam. You know what LeBron doing? He podcasting and still playing basketball.
Well, he trying to still play basketball.
That's your opinion. Just like KG and the truth. But yeah, man, I'm just what's the fix? You gotta fix, bro. Anything about the football game for the
Nah, I mean, not really. I do like your idea though. I think your idea is dope. As far as like the bottom two teams like actually fight for like the first pick, that'll definitely make the owners push the coaches and the coaches push their team, regardless if it's a backup quarterback or whatever the case may be, because every owner wants that first pick. You know what I mean? So I think that actually be pretty damn dope.
And that should be every year too.
What I'm saying, like, and then I mean, granted, yeah, like there's gonna be those teams like who is a bottom two right now? I think it was Tennessee and Las Vegas Raiders were the two bottom or Giants, Tennessee and Giants, yeah. So I mean, is it gonna be like a eye attraction? Probably not. But I mean,
It's
as
better
far as
than a
like
flag football game though.
right, and that's what I'm saying. Like as for because there's a stake on the line, like I think you actually see some really good football. You know what I mean? And like for for football goers, like they're just gonna love to watch the game just because they love the game. So no, I think that's a shit. I think that's a
I
hell of
actually
a
think the
hell of a
Giants
take.
win that game.
Yeah. Better would be out of control with that shit too. So no, I think that's it. And look, the skill drill, like I like the skill drill, but I just think like I do get what you're saying. Like right now, I think we have a really good class of quarterbacks. Like this season of football, like we really got to see a lot of young quarterbacks come to fruition. You know what I mean? And so like going to see and then battle it out and the skill drill I think will be dope. I think you have a lot more fan base around the Drake Myers, the Caleb's, the Jordan Loves, the
Who's Drake
Golden Boy
Myers?
out there in Jacksonville. Like it'll be fun to see. I don't know if it'll bring a lot of audience, but I think they should not, like you said, T, like they got a lot of like stupid ass drills in there now. That's like I don't really care about that.
I'm lost. Who is Drake Myers?
Drake Mayers. I don't know. Anyways, quarterback for Patriots.
Oh, okay, man.
But no, and then as far as All Star, I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna be real with both of y'all. They should just cancel the dunk contest. Like just get that shit out. Because for one, the one thing that I can say, Sam, about the GOAT debate is LeBron James never participated in a dunk contest. That will hang over his head slightly.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
For me, it will because
No, he's
I
a
say
powerful dunker, bro.
no, but I hear me out, because sports commentators, particularly Stephen A, said this best, and I love how he said it. Like once LeBron James never participated because LeBron James has such a big following in the league and people move on what he does. A lot of big name stars never really did participate because they didn't feel that they needed to. So if LeBron James would have just participated in the sport, it would have made people like the John Morants of the world participate in that sport to just bring the attraction. I feel the dunk contest lost its eye catching because of the names are not in it. You put five all-star names in a dunk contest, and I truly do feel at least the excitement will come back. But lately, at least last year, we kind of get like no-name people or people that are not really like true like high flyers. And granted, I know not a lot of your big name people are really there, but Zion, I think Zion, John Morant, I think would be dope to see in a dunk contest. And maybe they might not do some of the most craziest dunks, but the simple fact that their names are in there and they do be dunking in the actual games. And along you sprinkle in like some other like high flyers that like are no names that give them their ability. I think that would just draw the attraction. But
I think it's a lack of creativity. That's what I
Sam,
think.
there's not really shit, bro. There ain't
Well,
really
I
much
mean,
else you really
think
do
about it
anymore.
this way. Do you know who Zach Levine is? And do you know who Aaron Gordon is?
And that's what I was gonna say. Like those two stole the show. Like they literally came out and like they that was one of the probably the best dunk contest in the last decade. And I was going to bring that up.
From Minnesota and from Orlando. And like
not kidding.
cats that nobody knew their name had the best dunk contest in years. And now they're relying on a kid that's a G League player.
He ain't G League no more. Don't put him on like that.
Is he in the league?
Didn't they
Is
sign
he
him?
on the bench now?
Oh no, I think they did. No, I thought
Yeah,
they
see,
signed him
there we
last year,
go.
right?
Yeah, nigga's a G League
No,
player.
they signed him last year.
He's on a
he
two-way
had a
contract.
10-day contract.
Yeah, he on like a 10-day,
Yeah.
bro. Like, but it's if you're going to make the dunk contest anything, look, there are people out there that dunk for a living. If you're gonna save this, fuck it. Get rid of the NBA players and bring in the actual niggas that's out here doing dunk contests around the world.
Do that too. At least bring
Bring
the
them
excitement
in.
back.
There's a dude that do a dunk behind his back, dude do a double through the legs. Bro got so many creative dunks. Bro did a like a twirl around, bro, insane amounts of dunks. So like it's just now if I gotta go watch a dunk contest on the street and then I go to the NBA dunk contest, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is y'all doing? This nigga just did a triple windmill behind the back 360. And when I tell you, bro, Brody is really doing it and he landing it.
That's a bit a lot right there.
Hey, the way it came out though, hun, I got it out though.
Like
Yeah,
my man been in the air for like 2 minutes.
bro. But bro, I'm telling you, bro, NBA Live, bro. Cats don't remember NBA Live
I
dunk
do.
contest, bro. It used to freeze you in the
And
air.
we had to,
If you hit the button combination,
you
hit the button combination.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I was ass at that shit. I could never hit the button at the right time.
Bro, I used to do the double through the leg dunk, bro. You hit the combo at the right time. He go through the legs twice and bang out, bro.
The only time I was able to do it, I didn't know I did it, and it happened.
Oh yeah, you did the Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat. I call it Mortal Kombat. You just hit buttons and hope you combo. But yeah, man, I think, look, something gotta happen. Something gotta, you know what I mean? Hey, maybe what we could do is in some of these little instances, bro, we could start to promote either collegiate basketball, high school basketball. Why not have a high school championship game? Or why not? I don't know, man. Something. I don't know. It's no one's excited to come out for the stars anymore because again, in this era, the stars ain't even coming out like that.
They don't show it. They be spending their money to go to the game, and his big toe hurt. He ain't gonna play today.
Correct. But see, Sam, Sam, and what you were saying that, bro, the thing I respect about LeBron is LeBron ain't out here like, yeah, this is my last year tour. No, I'm not gonna do that to the fans because if I'm on your schedule and you get tickets and then I can't play, but I just said this my farewell tour, now you at a loss, you this, you that. Like, bro, for LeBron to just come out and say, that's why I don't want to do a farewell tour because, bro, if I can't go this day, bro, like I can't fucking go this day.
Oh wait, he said he's not gonna do a farewell tour?
Well, he just came out and said, like, everybody's asking, like, is this your last year in Cleveland? Like, could this have been your last game at Cleveland? But then they're asking about his farewell tour, and he's just like, bro, if you just listen to his Mind of the Game podcast, like,
Hey,
he talk about a lot of this
I'm
stuff.
gonna say this though: if I'm somebody out there busting my butt, the Lakers coming to Phoenix, I'm like, man, I'm gonna put in this overtime. And then this guy he played tonight, and it's supposed to be a game tomorrow in Phoenix. And I'm like, man, I don't know if dude gonna come and play because he said it's to be announced if he gonna play back to back. So I ain't gonna get that ticket, bro. That's what I'm saying. He ain't gotta mention the farewell tour. Just the fact making that statement made me say, oh, you know what? I ain't even getting that ticket. You know what I mean?
Right, but
Because there's a chance he ain't gonna play. So that make me say, you know what? Forget that game. You get what I'm saying?
Right, but what I'll say too, Sam, is like, and not obviously, because nigga, you ain't going to watch LeBron, so I know it ain't your
I'm
example.
just saying about
fans. But I'm saying like, bro, as a
I was
fan,
actually
bro,
go because of dude for Phoenix that LeBron school one day. Yeah.
Oh, Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
I
Yeah, but
actually go see it just to
all right,
see that.
yeah, but what I would say, bro, is because again, I understand that. I get all that, man. People be, bro, they really be pulling on the heartstrings with that. If yo ass can't afford to go to this fucking game, like, bro, don't let LeBron be the excuse of
Who?
like I spent my hard earned. No, no, no. I'm saying like, bro, if it ain't in the cards, bro, if I ain't got the bread, bro, I'm not
I ain't
buying a
doing. You know
ticket.
me. I ain't
I
doing
don't
that
give a fuck
anyway.
who playing. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Sam. That's why I said this ain't directed at you because I know your ass ain't. I know you ain't fucking going. But what I'm saying is the people that do kind of come out here and jump out the window for that, like, oh, you didn't this, that, and like, bro, nigga, I don't give a fuck if Jordan unretired and it was Jordan versus LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm not spending that bread if I don't got it for the ticket. And so I think people got to stop doing that because, bro, what else could you have done with that bread other than come watch some niggas play hoop that probably they could
I can
fucking
watch
care
it on
less.
Sports Center.
Bro, you can watch it on TV at home where you already paid the light bill, all this stuff. So what are we going to do? How can we fix it, fans? Holla at us, man. The ICE debates continue. The GOAT debates continue.
Get some
Everything
icy a
there's
light.
out there. So all I need is shout us out, man. Give us a follow. You might not like it podcast on YouTube. Almost to 100, like we said, guys. Once we get over 100, we gonna keep rolling from there. But you might not like it podcast. Like and subscribe. And if you check us out and see this video, give us a subscribe. Give us a like. Give us a couple comments. Let us know how you feel. Ladies and gentlemen, you might not like it. We out.
Peace. I hate y'all, fellas.
Fight another day, come on, Craig, put the gun away. His brothers dying every day, look just like you. But what I'm supposed to do when they try to press me, disrespect me? I am not the one or the two. I'm not Tom Brady or one of them ones from Flavor of Love, but I'm still a little crazy. I get that they lost, I know what it cost, but I ain't missed the payment. Yeah, I know it's entertainment, but I still can't entertain it. I am not the king of comedy, so tell me, can you blame me if you play me? Have my niggas march like when my mama made me. She from Broadway, they leave you ghost like you Patrick Swayze. I ain't even trying to talk that talk, but that's what really made me. Not to mention mixing in the stuff they cooked up in the 80s. Wasn't even born, but felt the repercussion of it daily. All I'm saying is, just know I ain't perfect, nigga, I'm flawed. I done kept peace when I wanna break laws. I put my pride to the side for the cause too many times, and that's one of my flaws. But maybe not when I look at it all and who I got with me and who not involved. But maybe not when I look at it all and who I got with me and who not involved. He said it was gruesome where we grew from, but we grew some in the end. You might lose some, you might win some, but what Craig Daddy say in the end? But if you live,